Hi, this is Catherine on day 11 of the 30-day video challenge to get more women into motorbiking, and this is the third video in the mini-series looking at the main characteristics of motorbikes and the different motorbike brands. So I've talked about Japanese bikes and English bikes, and I'm now going to talk to you about German bikes. Now, there's only one supreme brand that is German, and that is BMW. Those Bavarians are at it again. Fantastic, because their bikes really are awesome. The key thing is that they're very smooth, they're very logical, they're practical. They tend to run very well as a rule as well, and they are also amongst the most popular bikes in the world. And the key bike that you would have seen an awful lot of in the last 10 years would have been the R1200 GS. And the reason is because Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman took the long way around the world on these bikes. Now, that particular story was where they started in England riding BMW bikes, and they would travel across Europe, across Russia, and the whole of Siberia, and they would cross the ice floes into Antarctica and ride all the way across Canada and America down to, I believe it was Florida. So they took the long way round, essentially, and that was what really made BMW popular. I remember a couple of years ago when I was at the Coupe de Legende. It's a massive motorbike show that happens in Dijon every year in May, and I remember probably 1 in 10 motorbikes that was turning up at the show was an R1200 GS. And yeah, you know, great bike, but you do need to be a tall man to be able to ride it. They are quite heavy, and that is the other thing about BMW. The bikes are heavy, generally top heavy as well, so it can be difficult to balance if you're a woman, and you do tend to need to be quite tall and quite strong as a result. So they clearly built it for those South Germanic lumberjacks out there. It's not a bad thing, it's just the way it is, you know. They make some of the best sports bikes in the world. The S1000 is a fantastic 1-litre sports bike because it really applies. It really is logical, you know, in design, in concept, and that's the great thing as well. BMW is very well known for having good torque as well, so you feel confident and assured in the fact that it is just pulling you along, essentially. You will carry on going faster and faster and faster, but it's that pulling feeling that it's like being in a diesel car, you know. A diesel car, you just feel like you're being pulled along, and that's awesome. And BMW bikes generally do feel like that too. They have also got some pretty awesome tourers out there as well. Some of the most popular touring bikes are BMW, with good reason, you know. They're the most comfortable, and they're the most responsive to touch. The only downside, as usual, is weight and height. So, but, you know what, that's cool. That's their section of the market, and it's pretty damn awesome. So, well now, those are the Germans, and I actually want to talk to you about their cousins, the Austrians, next. So, see you in a minute.